Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Okay, so you probably guessed by now, I've gone to a little village outside of Hogsmeade, and there is a lot of side quests. And some goodies, as you can see. So I'll be a little busy running around here. I just wanted to get you to see the side quests.
Is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
Or get him killed. We'll find out.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What about?
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you?
Okay, so I'm
I'll not give up
gonna
hope.
sell some crap. Because we've got a lot of it. Yeah, so let's get rid of some of
Marvelous.
this green.
I could always use more of these.
Marvel. Well, there's plenty of them to spare. Legendaries, superbs, like, alright, so much junk that I have no inventory for it. These legendaries, though, extraordinaries, legendaries, I'm just, I don't want to get rid of them, but they're not really worth keeping. Because I honestly don't need them. And I'm not wearing them, so I'm tempted to get rid of them, although I don't know, because there's no upgrades applied, so I'm going to hang on to those for a bit. Oops.
Thank you for passing through.
I backed out too quick. I wanted to just, oh my goodness, really?
Has the situation with Ranrock's loyalists improved?
I'm afraid not. I fear my brother is only one of many who will have suffered at their hands by the time they move on. If they ever do.
Okay, well, obviously I can't browse her wares any further, so yeah, I'm gonna have a look around the village a little bit, and then gather some of the treasures. Then I'll head to...
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Then I'll head to, where this is all at. Warning! Dug bog sighting. Be careful. Okay then. A dug
Seems
bog.
a pleasant enough little place. Revelio.
Okay. So if you're wondering about my attire, it's just I figured I needed a little bit of a change for a little while. And I figured why not. So yeah, that's my attire. So I'm going to have a snoop around, gather some goodies, and then head out to where this guy is, and I will keep
This
you
could
posted.
prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Alright, so we've completed the tasks, per se, and we have returned to Claire.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
Alright, so that clears up the side quest here at this camp, and unfortunately I cannot get into a lot of the buildings for the loot that are there.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
So kinda stuck on that one. Like this one's pretty simple, it's inside, but the other ones are literally hidden within buildings that I can't unlock. So we are done at this little hamlet, and I'm moving on to the next quest. I will bring you up to speed once I have arrived, and probably change my clothing as it's getting quite cold. We'll see you there.